Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. All about shoes, handbags. Who doesn't love that? So, what's been happening this week in the Robertson household? Well, not a lot. I'm still furloughed from work. I thought I might be back Monday. Today's Tuesday. But the dentists are only open for emergency care. So they've got like two bubbles of people, like a dentist, a nurse and an admin. And for the first 3 weeks they're only going to use two bubbles of people, so that's like 3 and 3. And then they're going to then bring more of us in. So at the moment I'm not involved in those first two bubbles, so which is fine. But if obviously anyone is sick in any of those bubbles, that bubble will go down and the next one goes in. So potentially I'm on call, but at the moment potentially I could be off for three weeks. Now what else happened? We had Father's Day. The boys came out and it was lovely. It was lovely to see them, but again we had to socially distance, which, being a kind of huggy family, I found quite difficult, but we've got to do it for safety. But it was lovely to see them, and they're doing well and getting on with things. It's just really weird still, because I can see England is opening faster, and I'm not sure whether that is going a bit too fast. So they seem to be getting some kind of normality back. Scotland are going slowly, which is hard because, you still feel like everything's wrong with the world. But I think it's probably the right thing to do because our numbers are looking really good. So I'm really quite happy that things are going slowly in Scotland. So we're still under quite a few restrictions. And the other thing I wanted to tell you, as some of you may know, I was supposed to be renewing my vows in September. Still don't know whether that's going ahead. But you've got to wear masks on the plane. Well, we originally booked meals, really just because it passes the time, especially if you're on a 4-hour flight. It just passes the time eating a meal. But I booked them back in September when we booked the trip. So I tried to message Jet2, then messaging me back saying phone up. So phoned up, got cut off, phoned up, waited ages, got through, and the girl said, oh, those extras are non-refundable. And I was like, well, I really don't want to take my mask off during the flight to eat a meal. I'd rather keep the mask on my face, for my safety. And as I booked the meals before any of this started, I would have thought that for my safety and the safety of my family, I should be able to do that. And really, I only want the money back, and I can put it towards I'll get the Jet2 insurance. And so they're getting it one way or the other. So she said she couldn't do anything, so I had to email customer service, but of course that'll take about a month to get a reply. So we'll see what happens. I hope Jet2 will look into this, because I just don't feel comfortable taking my mask off. Anyway, they'll get into it. So let's do what we're here today. So, excuse my lockdown hair. Oh God, I've actually trimmed my fringe yet again. I'm going to end up with a brown fringe at this rate. Oh, I mean, I know it's still pink, but God, the roots. Oh, I feel like I'm an extra in Shameless or something. Anyway, I've got a bag for you today, and I've got a pair of shoes. So let's go into the bag. So this is the back of the bag, and you see it's lovely plaid, green, blue, pink, cream, just a really nice soft plaid. You've got this like metallic handle, and you've got the two compartments. I'll show you them further. The side of the bag, you've got this rainbow stripes of different coloured sequins, absolutely stunning. And then let's go to the front. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, look at that. So where do we start? So you've got like the canopy, they're like in a, looks like they're in a cafe in Paris. So you've got the canopy in the metallics, and then you've got the little pom-poms on the edge of the canopy, and then you've got this glitter like the Eiffel Tower in the background. Well, that's what I read it as, and I suppose because they're supposed to be French poodles. And then you've got the little poodles here, and they're just soft and fluffy, the little gold bow, and you've got beautiful, and then you've got the cream fluffy one here. Oh my god, they're a little, oh, they're just, oh, look at that, just stunning, having like a little Lady and the Tramp date. And then you've got this little lock. I mean, it doesn't lock anything, but it is a workable lock. I use there's like a little key, so it's like the key to my heart, I suppose. That's what, well, that's what I think it's representing. And the key does open the lock. But what a stunning, you know, showstopper. The side. I'll show you inside. So there's two compartments. Oh, as usual, I've not took the stuffing out. So there's the handle. You can either have it velvet side or the metallic, like the handle. So it's like a bluey, pinky leopard print. In this side you've got like a little pocket for mobile phone, and it's quite a, you know, that would make a good handbag on its own. And a satisfying clasp. And then on the other side you've got a zippy pocket, and again the same amount of space. So a really good handbag because you've got two pockets. You know, you can put different, like your makeup on one side, your money and your cards on the other side. You know, it's really quite versatile bag. And just, I mean, walking down with that, I mean, you know, it's eye-catching, really eye-catching, beautiful. So that's the bag. So let's go on to the shoes. Now, do you remember that I did the panda shoes? Oh, they were gorgeous. Well, sometimes Irregular Choice will take the same model and they'll judge it up, like with the deers, they did the normal fawn deer, you know, in the natural colours, and then for the anniversary they painted it pink and put more glitter on and jazzed it up basically. Well, sometimes they do that, or sometimes they come up with something different. So this is what they've done with the panda model. So it's the original panda model, and I'll show you what they've done with it. So they've turned it into a polar bear and a little cub. How beautiful is that? I mean, the glitter, I mean, it just evokes frost because it's white and blues. You know, you just think of the frost, and then the little panda baby is just smooth, so he just stands out from mummy or daddy polar bear. And a very comfortable character heel, not too high, wide base, really lovely. And you've got the glitter on the back as well. But this has quite a fantastic shoe part. I mean, it's just amazing. It really is. Something different again. I don't know where they come up with their ideas, but you think of polar bears, you think snow. So, you know, you'd think, well, yeah, there's going to be some fur involved there and glitter. But they wanted to denote, you know, the sea. So this is what they came up with. Oh, so it's like see-through, but it's glittered in the material. You've got pearls, which are almost like the bubbles in the sea. And you've got a polar bear there swimming under the sea. Fish, different coloured fish. And you've got the seal. And you've got a real underwater scene. And then the way this is shaped, all jaggy like that, is like, you know, like the icebergs. It's just incredible. And they never fail to amaze me, you know, what they come up with. you know, the concept of, oh yeah, let's turn the pandas into polar bears, but let's take it another level again. Let's, and honestly, I just think the concept of this shoe is just phenomenal. The detail, I'm just blown away, absolutely blown away. I hope you like them too, because I think they're incredible. And so that's it for the bag and shoes for this week. Let me know how you're getting on at lockdown, how you're feeling. Are you a bit stir crazy as well? Or do you agree with things should be a bit slower, a bit faster? Hope to see you next week, guys. Stay irregular. Don't follow the crowd. Just do your own thing. And I'll hopefully see you next week, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Every time I never pause it correctly.